Antihistamine nasal sprays are often seen as a minor option among allergy treatments, but their design reflects a deeper shift in how medicine responds to everyday discomfort. They are not simply smaller or faster versions of existing drugs. They represent a change in where treatment begins. Before modern allergy medications, allergic reactions were poorly understood and broadly managed. Symptoms were endured, masked, or treated with remedies that affected the entire body. As pharmaceutical options expanded, oral antihistamines became the standard response. They worked by circulating through the bloodstream, dampening immune responses wherever they occurred. This approach was effective, but imprecise. Allergic symptoms are experienced locally, even when triggered systemically. The nose becomes inflamed, sinuses swell, airways narrow. Yet treatment addressed the whole body, asking it to tolerate side effects for relief in one place. The cost of that mismatch was subtle but real. Drowsiness reduced productivity, dryness affected comfort. Relief arrived slowly, often after the moment of need had passed. For many people, the treatment itself became another burden. The insight behind nasal sprays was not to make allergy medication stronger, but narrower. Designing a nasal spray required navigating several constraints. The nasal cavity is sensitive. Any delivery method had to be gentle, evenly distributed, and safe for repeated use. The spray needed to coat tissue without overwhelming it, deliver medication without causing irritation, and work quickly enough to feel responsive. This led to the mist, not a stream, not drops. A fine dispersion that could reach inflamed surfaces without force. The bottle became handheld and portable because allergy triggers are unpredictable. Relief had to be immediate and available wherever symptoms appeared. Antihistamine nasal sprays do not replace systemic treatments. They redefine the problem they address. Instead of suppressing immune responses everywhere, they interrupt the allergic cascade at the entry point. Histamine release in the nasal passages is calmed before it dominates awareness. The moment of realization comes when you notice how quickly relief changes behavior. Breathing eases. Focus returns. The body relaxes, not because the allergy is gone, but because attention is no longer consumed by irritation. This highlights the true design goal. The spray is not primarily about curing allergies. It is about restoring normalcy. Human behavior shaped this form as much as biology. People tolerate brief discomfort poorly when it interferes with essential functions like breathing and sleeping. They want relief that is immediate, targeted, and predictable. A treatment that works quickly feels more trustworthy, even if its overall effect is comparable. Nasal sprays also shift control back to the user. Instead of waiting hours for medication to take effect, relief can be applied at the moment symptoms arise. This reduces anxiety around exposure and unpredictability. The bottle becomes a reassurance object as much as a medical one. Trade-offs remain. Local treatment may not address symptoms elsewhere. Proper technique matters. Overuse carries risks, but these constraints are accepted because the benefit aligns closely with lived experience. The spray's form reflects restraint, no complex interface, no measurements, no feedback beyond sensation. The design assumes the user already knows when relief is needed. It intervenes quietly, then steps back. This is the invisible design behind antihistamine nasal sprays, a solution shaped not by the severity of disease, but by the persistence of discomfort. It exists because the most exhausting part of allergies was never the immune response itself. It was the constant interruption of attention and breath. When the spray works, you don't feel medicated. You feel normal again. And that return to baseline, quiet, unremarkable, unnoticed, is the real outcome it was designed to deliver.